Episode number 2. Let's get it started. So thank you very much for coming back. Hope you all enjoyed episode number 1. And so this week we're going to carry on with the road job, which is what we're doing. So I've done some of the de-vegging, and this week we've got another lad with us. He's on my old machine, which is a Doosan 160. He's going ahead de-vegging. He's going to be doing that track that goes right around the valley. We'll try and zoom in. He's way down there. So I trim the track up, and then I jump on the John Deere 6R 185 with the old bore mag roller and give it a good roll in. She's a bit of age as the old roller. In fact, what does the hours say on it? 6,501, which isn't a lot, but for a roller which most jobs only does like say an hour a day or something, a couple of hours a day, and then could sit for weeks on end. But she's a good old roller. She's a bit old smoky when you first fire it up, but she's rolled in well. So we're just trying to do this before it rains, because when it does start raining, I don't really want to be rolling because it all sticks to the drum. But we'll get in the digger and we'll start trimming some more track up. So we'll get warmed up, do the old morning stretches. I'll take this bucket off and put the grading beam on. So we'll just give the track a bit roll in after we've trimmed it all up. Alright, gents. What a boy. Some view from off top of here. A bit of load and lead myself this morning. We're just building up a bit of a hammerhead. Thomas is levelling it off. It's a bit wet this morning, so we thought we'd do something a bit different. Also, I haven't shut the back door properly. Trying not to fall down the hill. Looking well with all the lights on. Mine's always a bit eerie being a bit so close to them things. Look at that for a shot. So this is the bit hammerhead here we're building up. It's just a bit too steep and sharp, so he's wanting a few loads tipped off to sort it out. You can tell him agricultural spec, always got up in the window and reverse them. Did farmer spec. There you go. Stop. Lift up. This is where I need two hands. Can I reach with one? There we go. I think she wants the pressures turned up a bit. She's a bit slow at lifting there. Oh. That's what you get. Shut the window. There we go. We'll go back for another load. While he levels that off. Well, what a bloody bleak morning here. Can see bloody nothing. It's not the best of stone, but she'll do. She's quite, I think it's been used before on a road, and then they've dug it off and it's just got heaped here because there's a lot of muck in it. But it'll be alright for what we need it for. It's quite soily, that bit there, so I've kind of just gone around that. But I've led a few loads now. What are we on? I think this is number 9 or 10, I think this will be. It might be the last one as well, this one. There we go. I'll just knock this bit of an edge down here. I know how wind farms don't like vertical edges and that. In case anybody falls. There we go. Right, we'll take this load down to Thomas and see how we're getting on. She's very windy out here. You stay in there, wee boy. So I've swapped trailers round. We've finished off building that bit of a hammerhead up. We've got a bridge to lift off down there. When I say bridge, it's nothing fancy. It's a few telegraph poles with some boards nailed, screwed on top of it. But he's wanting it kept. The bloke from the estate's wanting it kept, so it can go somewhere else. So we're going to go down and lift it off. And because this job's not many miles, I always like to have Thomas's buckets on a trailer just in case he needs them, and then we can come back, just grab the trailer for his bucket rather than have to track the digger for miles. So they were sitting on there, but we'll just throw them in there for now, and then we'll jump on the tractor working our way down the hill. Comes in handy, that little grab. I'd be lost without that little grab now. Right, let's get down the hill. There we go, she's on. I didn't get any footage as it's fishing down and I was kneeling down in the river. That chain's underneath. But she's on. She's a wide load, but we're only going up there. The sun's shining again after we've had quite a few wet, very foggy days. As in, I could probably see as far as the digger will reach, and that's it. It's been miserable here the last few days. But the sun is back, blue skies, and I thought I'll show you what we're working, the estate we're working for. It's a big estate, and there's a lot of miles in here, so they've loaned us an old Land Rover 90 to be getting around in. Good big knobbly tyres on, which has been kind of the estate to loan us this. She's not pretty, but I've always liked Land Rovers. I grew up in Land Rovers on the family farm, and that there's a few things broken. There's that, and then the window doesn't really wind up. There's bits missing. What's she got on? I think, what are we on? 176,000 miles. It's also got an isolator key, which I should have took off because the battery drains. But she's a grand old bus. I've also pinched my floor mat out the car to cover up the air conditioning hole. Because when all that rain was on, all the spray was spraying up there and getting you wet. But she's a grand old bus, eh? Today she's getting used as a washing line, drying out Thomas's gloves after they got wet. Oh dear. Grand old bus, isn't it, gents? I think Jensen likes it. You open the passenger window and he likes to lean out. Have a look. But today we're going to carry on de-vegging and trimming up. Thomas is just down there, he's not that far away. He had a day off, so I've kind of got caught up to him. So I've just been on with a few other little jobs this morning, letting him get ahead. So we'll try and get a time lapse of us working so close together. And it's not even that windy. I might have the chance to get the drone thrown up as well, if the wind disappears. Hey gents, we're going to get back in the digger. Whoa. little bit of running maintenance. I just noticed as I was parking up, one of my pins is coming out, so we'll get that sorted out. And then also I've got a little screwdriver that I used to scrape the muck off. Broke it. Never mind. I'll have to use one of my good ones. Right, we'll get this set up and then we'll Right, I don't know whether some of you will probably know how these work, but just in case some people don't, there's a pin in here that goes through, and then there's a retainer on this side, and the retainer has got a little clip in it. It expands when you push the pin in, and it'll just be opening up. It happens sometimes when you're digging through rock and stuff like that, they become loose and the pins start to come out. So we'll just knock it out. Try not to hit my hand. So there's the pin. You've got a little slot in there, which is where the retainer pin sits. Pull that out. So there's the retainer pin. It's got a little slit in it there, which expands to go over that, and then retracts to sit back in there, stops the tooth coming off. Just over time it expands. So all I do is take it off, give it a bit clean, and then the best place is normally I put it in between the grouses on the tracks. But I've got the camera set up here, so it'll have to do. It's not going to work, is it? I'm going to hit my fingers. There we go, we'll go in there. Just nip it up a little bit. Oh, things aren't going to plan here yet. Clean and stick. Just give it a bit clean out. And there we go, put that back in the hole. Give the tooth a bit clean out. There we go, and then that slides back on. Push the pin in. Oh, missed again. There we go. That's it. They always look slack as it just rocks around in the space. The whole tooth moves like that. That's just normal, that. That's it. I did change a couple others in the middle of the bucket a few weeks ago. So it's always the corner ones that get a bit worn. There we go. There's still plenty of wear on them teeth left yet. But it's home time now anyway, isn't it, son? What time are we on? 6:30, 25 to 7. We're going to go, get the digger knocked off, jump in the landy, go pick Thomas up, and then get away. Right, I thought I'd best explain after that last comment. I don't normally work till 6:30 at night. It's just because we're currently lodging away from home. So we do a couple extra hours of a night rather than just sitting in the digs. May as well. So I know it's only 6:30, you might think, well, it's not that late. But by the time I get dieselled up, trundle down the hill to pick Thomas up, it'll be 7 o'clock. And then we're half an hour in the wood, so it'll be 7:30. And then by the time we get to the car, and then we're about 20 minutes away from where we're staying. So there'll be 8 o'clock before we're back at the digs. That's late enough for me. By the time I get my dinner made and into bed for 9 o'clock, 9:30, I'll be ready to go again. Leaving the cottage about 5:30 in the morning. So that's it. I don't like lodging away from home anymore. I used to do a lot of it back in the day. Oh, you want to play now? No? You're like, put that phone down, let's go, I'm getting hungry. Yeah. Yeah, I used to lodge away from home a lot, but now I'm married, it does not interest me at all. I'd rather be home every night. But it is what it is. So that's my plan, do a couple extra hours every night. Hopefully we'll not be here forever. So what am I in now? This is our third week here. Third week here, yeah. But it is what it is. Right. We'll get on, we'll get Diesel. Oh, what you doing? He's in play mode now. Are you in play mode? Oh, dust. You want your supper? Come on in. Come on in. Let's go. Oh, look, he's raring to go. Raring to go. He's wanting his supper. Huh? You're normally being fed by now. Come on then. Let's go. In fact, I think we'll end the video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. This is episode number 2. Please leave your comments. Tell us what you think. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Or is there anything you want to see in the video? I've just also kind of realised we've done episode 2 and I've never really done a tour around the digger. So I should maybe do that on the next one. Show you all a little bit extras that stuck on the digger. And where we spend the shift. We'll get our bait bag thrown in the back of here. We only add blue. And jump in the Land Rover. And get away and have some dinner. So, thank you very much. And we'll catch you on the next one. Say bye. Say bye. No, he wants his dinner.